We've got 3 quick tips that we want you to focus on to help you crush your financial goals this year. So first, if you're currently living paycheck to paycheck, the goal is just to start saving something monthly, finding a way to produce a little bit extra each month by changing one of your habits. One of the things that I like to do in the past is shopping my pantry. 3 out of the 4 weeks of the month, I would grocery shop, and then on the fourth week, I would find things, whether it's pasta or getting creative with the kids. We can utilize the things that are in the fridge, in the freezer, in the pantry to reduce 1 week of grocery shopping. Find anything that you can do, whether it's finding old things that you can sell on Facebook Marketplace. If there's anywhere where you can do a little bit of trimming, the goal here is just to create at least $100 per month. Secondly, if you haven't done so already, utilize that money to create an emergency fund if you do not have one. If you don't have at least $2,500 saved up in case of some type of emergency, let's say you have car trouble or some type of emergency health situation, then that is the first place where you need to start before paying off any debt, before thinking about investing. What you don't want to have happen is for you to get yourself in a situation where all of your progress is ruined because you don't have enough saved up with cash on hand to be able to help yourself out in an emergency that puts you in the position to get either a high interest loan or a high credit card payment. You want to be putting this money into a high yield savings account that allows you to access it quickly. They're easy to open online, but they allow you to save your money in a higher interest but risk-free and FDIC backed way. So once you have your emergency fund in place and you've created a way to get a little bit extra a month, the last thing that you want to do is think about where that extra dollar goes first. So what debt payment and or savings vehicle is going to get you the biggest bang for your buck? So like, for example, it probably isn't paying extra on your mortgage, because for most people, those are some of the lowest interest loans like that are available to you, and there are better ways to utilize that cash. If you have debt that is, say, like on a credit card, on any other high interest loans, like student loans, for example, usually come with higher interest rates. Those are the places where you likely want to start. And don't be afraid to make micro payments. Every payment counts. So if all you have is an extra $10, then take that $10 and place it against your credit card debt, or place it into, your savings goal. It will all start to accumulate and matter after time has passed. And then once you've focused on paying down your debt, then you want to think through, like, what is the next best savings option for a lot of people. If you have a 401k or similar option, this is going to be your next best bet. There are tax advantages, and then many people even have matching programs at their job, and that is free money that you should for sure be taking advantage of. Now, once you have these 3 under control, this is where you can actually start to think about investing, but it's really critical that you get the fundamentals first.